All right, so you guys, we're going to talk a little bit about marketing. I'm just calling this chapter 1. Yesterday, you guys were supposed to find out what the definition of marketing is, and the actual definition of marketing that I came up with is marketing is the creation and maintenance of satisfying exchange relationships. And that's just a way of saying that as a business, you need to be able to create and maintain and when they say exchange relationships, that's satisfying your customers if we're looking at this from the business standpoint. The definition has went through some changes because initially what marketing was all about was different than it is today. So before it was basically just letting people know you had something and getting it out there. And now there's a lot more to marketing, which you guys probably found out when you did the functions of marketing. So these were the 9 functions, and I'm just going to quickly go through them. You guys should have found these and put down a definition for which each of these meant, but I'm just going to touch on them real quickly, and then I have an assignment that I want you guys to do using this. So market planning basically is just finding out and understanding what you have as a business and what you can develop to get to your customers. All right, so it's just basically identifying, understanding the markets that you want to serve. All right, product and service management is just basically assisting in the design and development of the products and services. So designing things and making sure that you get that out there for what your customers want. Distribution is just basically how are you going to get your product to your customer? Is it going to be physical? What kind of shipping? Where is it going to be in the stores? That kind of stuff. So distribution, determining the best methods and procedures to get your product out there for your customers. It's also called channel management. But we'll mostly refer to it as distribution. Pricing is just obviously establishing and communicating the value of your product. So what price are you going to charge? And then promotion is pretty much what you guys, it was interesting, a lot of you guys put down kind of promotion as what marketing meant to you. And but again, that's just the promotion is getting the information out about your product. Pretty self-explanatory. Selling can be direct personal communication with prospective customers to find out what they need and then to figure out how you're going to get your product to them. So selling is direct personal communication. So that's like when you go into a store and somebody comes up to you, or you go up to a person who works in a store and you have that direct personal communication. So selling is direct personal communications. I suppose it could be through internet, that kind of stuff too, but usually it's some type of direct communication, a phone call potentially. Marketing information management. This is a big one. This is obtaining and managing and using information to improve your decision making. And basically that's where if you get asked surveys, or if you order something from Amazon and they want you to rate them, different businesses use different ways to gather information, and this is a really important function in order for you to be successful. Is you need to know this information, and it's something that never stops. Financing is just budgeting for necessary financing and providing financial assistance to your customers and to assist them with their products and services. So what kind of sales maybe are you going to provide, or do you give discounts or different things like that help with the financing. So it's not necessarily how you finance your business, but it's kind of how you help your customers buy your products. Do you allow credit cards? Things like that. Sorry about that beeping. And then the last one is risk management, providing security for products, workers, and customers, and reducing the risk associated with your decisions. So that one's pretty self-explanatory. All right, so that's marketing functions just in a nutshell. I've got a little project for you to do in Google Docs, and you're going to go with a sports team and a jewelry store, and you're going to go through each of these functions, and you're going to give me an example of each of these functions on how it would be with the jewelry store and how the sports team would use that. And I gave you a couple examples in there.